I got off the bus on US 1, and I called from the payphone, and the girl I talked to on the phone, Jess, was well, it was Jess and Chris. Those are the two women I spoke to, and they were both amazing. They were just like, they had genuine care in their voice, and they were like, you know what, you're on the list. We'll, keep calling back, and we'll let you know as soon as we can get you in. Just keep your head up high, and da 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 da. Things will get better. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay. And it took about a week. In different shelters, it's you get to stay in a dormitory after you've stayed on the floor, after you've had a mat in a room with 12 other guys, and no pillow and no blanket and bed bugs, and the place smells like feet. And you do that for a month. And then after you get through that, then you might graduate up to, a bunk. And then at that point, then you might get a bunk that's in the room with the shower. But it's a process. When I came in here, I immediately got a bunk with a locker, with sheets, with pillows, with the the ability to go and have a computer room, to work on my resume, to have a library that I can pull books from and go read every night, to have 3 meals. I mean, there's a basketball court behind the whole place. There's a place for the kids to play. There was already a community feeling. It was almost like you guys had taken like a microcosm of what the real, not the real world, because we're obviously it's the real world, but what, like, normal non-transient living would be like, and say, okay, so here's you need to learn how to live with other people and function as a unit, to because if you don't, you're gonna work yourself right back out.
As far as Thurman Brisben is concerned, I think his success was totally in his hands, as every individual's success is. He took from Thurman Brisben what it was made for. So I think he came in with the perspective to say, this is going to be my fresh start. This is how I'm going to accomplish the goals that I want. As we do with every client, we set apart certain goals, and those goals are based on what they want to accomplish, and he did exactly that. So every mark that he had set, it was 2 weeks, 30 days, 45 days, 60 days. So every goal that he had set, he wanted to accomplish that within that period of time. And I think he took a lot of the knowledge that he used from his past, good, bad, and indifferent, and used it to be successful for him. So he kind of knew how the system was set up. He knew how much it was going to cost for rent. These are things that we actually discussed so that he could go forth and be successful. We want to give you the tools here. That's the point of case management. Case management is not to say what you're doing wrong. It's to say what your strengths are. Of course, we have to address the weaknesses, but we want to strengthen the weaknesses by giving you tools to navigate. And I think that Mr. Zamis did exactly that. And he turned out to be a success.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, I don't have a whole lot going for me right now, but I have some plans, and I've got perseverance, and I'm going to get there. So that was kind of what kept me going. I met April, and we we had our second date at the coffee shop that we now own. If this place wasn't here, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So anything that I can do to help this place stay around, to help the Brisben Center be here 10 years from now, I'll do. And that's really what I'm focused on right now. And if it's getting the message across to more people that there's a place out there that could use your help, whether it's monetary donations, whether it's your time, whether it's just telling more people about it, or just bringing it to to the meeting rooms, then it needs to happen.